verse of the day is Philippians 2:5, and I'll be reading from the NIV. In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus. You may remember the term WWJD, what would Jesus do? Well, this verse challenges us in a different way and says, what would Jesus think? And then tells us to do the same. But what does it mean to have the same mindset as Christ in regards to our relationships? In John 13, it tells the story of Jesus' last Passover meal with his disciples. That very night, one would betray him, one would deny him, and the rest would abandon him. And Jesus knew all of that was going to happen. And so that's why what happens next is so surprising. In verses 3-5, it says that Jesus knew that the Father had given him authority over everything and that he had come from God and would return to God. So he got up from the table, then he began to wash the disciples' feet. Let's think about that. How do we usually respond when someone has wronged us? I can tell you that washing their feet isn't usually on my list. Jesus knew who he was and he knew who his Father was. His actions weren't based on what the disciples were about to do. It was based on what he knew about his Father. And the same can be said of us. So my prayer is that we would think like Jesus thought so we could do what Jesus did to love and serve the people in our lives. God bless you.